Wow. Can we talk about how pale I am with my dark hair now? It's great. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Becoming Baez. It is Hayli here, and I am really excited to finally do this video that I've been meaning to do for quite literally months. I know I mentioned in my Smilo Baby video how I had all these awesome ideas about putting up videos like every day, and it's been tough to get them up as often as I'd like, but this is one that I've been meaning to do for a while that I'm excited to finally be getting around to, and it is my postpartum must-haves. Now, I'm going to preface this video by saying that things are probably gonna get pretty nitty-gritty. I'm not gonna beat around the bush around certain topics, but postpartum in general is a freaking trip, so don't be surprised when things get a little weird, a little gross, a little real for you. But that's okay, because I'd rather have you guys know what is best to have if you're pregnant or if you know somebody who's pregnant. It's gonna do you no good by me beating around the bush, right? I might as well at least let you know what you're in for. I know I did a postpartum Q&A, so you can probably hear my dog drinking in the background. I know I did a postpartum Q&A where a lot of you guys asked a lot of questions about what you were curious about postpartum, but I haven't really done an overall video talking about it. So before I dive into these products, I want to tell you guys that postpartum in general is really hard. It's a lot harder than most people make it out to be. It lasts a lot longer than people think, and the women who go through it are champions. So these products hopefully will make it a little easier on you for those of you who are pregnant, who may have a partner who's pregnant or know somebody who's having a baby. Any of those situations, hopefully this information will be helpful to you guys. So we're gonna dive right in. First, we're gonna start with these, and you're probably seeing this bag and you're like, what is this? These, my friends, are hospital panties. Yes, you heard it right. Look at these sexy things. Ugh. Don't you just want to rock them all day? Yes, these are the panties that they give you in the hospital. And the reason I have them is because I had went on like a crazy research spree while I was pregnant trying to figure out what things I would need. And every single person who did reviews about postpartum said that I needed to steal all the hospital panties that I could. I know, you want the panties too. None for you. And so I'm so glad I did. I actually have some left over, which are really nice that I will hang on to for baby number 2 whenever that eventually happens. Don't get any ideas. But no, these are amazing because they're super stretchy. Like, I don't know why I just put them back, but so stretchy, and they're super thin, super comfortable. Trust me, these are amazingly soft and super great for what's gonna go inside them, which I'm going to get around to right now. So yeah, steal these from the hospital. When you're in labor and they deliver the baby and you're in your recovery place and they give you all these panties to keep on, you'll be like, oh, where do I get more of these? I'm running low. And then they'll bring them to you and you freaking put them in your bag. They'll let you. It's not like actually theft, but just trust me. These are great. Next, we're gonna talk actually, well, I don't have these actually made, but next on my list are Padsicles. And you're probably like, what the heck is a Padsicle? It sounds like a popsicle. Don't get any ideas, that sounds gross. But no, it's essentially a pad that is frozen with some really good stuff in it, because after you have your baby, I'm just gonna be real with you guys, it's not pretty down there and it hurts. It's not fun. So what I did was I made, like I said, Padsicles. So I didn't use these particular pads. The ones I used were a lot thicker, but I'm out of those. These ones are a little bit thinner. I use these towards the end of postpartum. And what you do is you unwrap it. Woo! And my poor editor's probably watching this and he's like, oh God. So you take one of these pads and you take witch hazel, right? Liquid witch hazel. You take aloe vera, and then I'm out of it, but jojoba oil. And you soak these pads in all of those. I can give you the exact measurements if you want. In fact, I found this recipe from another YouTube video myself, but you soak the whole pad in all, like a couple tablespoons of each, and then you put it back together like this, and you put it in a Ziploc bag in your freezer. I thought I made enough of these, but when I was still pregnant, I ran out real fast, and then I ended up having to make an entire other batch. So I seriously recommend getting like an entire box of pads, like not one like this, but like a real big one, and filling up the entire thing, because the coolness from the frozen pad, I'm telling you guys, it's instant relief. Trust me. So those are really awesome to have immediately. Like, you don't want to have to worry about making them again like I did. Definitely make those. Next, so let's say you don't have Padsicles, right? And you're like, for whatever reason, I couldn't find the ingredients or it was too much work. That's fine too. Next on your list is, oh, this is so hot right now, you guys. Always discreet adult diapers. Okay, you don't have to get this brand, obviously, but it's literally, it's what it sounds like. It's an adult diaper. So I can't believe I'm showing you guys this, but it's super stretchy and it has like the world's biggest pad in it, pretty much. So, and a lot of you guys are like, oh, this is probably really unnecessary. I doubt I'm gonna need this. Trust me. All I'm saying is that if you think postpartum is just like a period, imagine your period times 3 for 6 weeks straight. Constant. Just make your life easier and get either these or it depends. Sorry, my dogs are playing with their toys in the background. But don't let your pride out the window and just either make those pads that I talked about or get some of these because it's so much easier to just pull one of these on and not have to worry about it. Trust. Next on our list is Tucks. God, this light is so bright. I don't even know if you can read that. Tucks. All right, so what these are, they are medicated cooling pads. They have witch hazel in them. If you don't know what witch hazel is, it's designed to help calm irritation. So what I would do, well, I'll get around my schedule in a minute, but I would put these on top of my pads. If I didn't have my frozen ones, if I had like just the adult diapers or like a regular pad, I would put like a bunch of these on. You can see on the inside, they're like a bunch of these little tiny pads. You take them out and I would layer them. I'd like take 3 or 4, layer them on the pad, and it would help like calm irritation and keep it cool. It's literally called Tucks Medicated Cooling Pads, Hemorrhoidal Pads with Witch Hazel. These are really great. Get Tucks. Next on the list is Dermaplast. Okay, maybe some of you have heard of this. I had never heard of Dermaplast before. Dermaplast is used a lot of times in sports for when people are on the field and they get injured. They spray some Dermaplast on there and get back on there because it's pain relieving spray and it numbs you. So you're gonna wanna spray this on your vagina. Just saying. It's gonna numb it. You're gonna feel so much better. This is like an absolute necessity. I went through, so I got this can from the hospital. A lot of this stuff they'll actually give you at the hospital. This is one of those things. I still have probably half a can left. This stuff is amazing. It's so good. If they have this at the hospital, take it. If they don't have it, get your Amazon Prime ready and overnight that shit because you're gonna need it. This is amazing. Next item is the Peri bottle. This is a perineum bottle, cleansing bottle. After you give birth, you're gonna be tender for a long time. So tender, in fact, that your doctor will recommend that you do not wipe down there at all. This is what you will use instead. So what you do, it's a little plastic bottle, you fill it up with warm water before you go to the bathroom. And I'm literally gonna tell you guys my routine right now. So you go to the bathroom, as you pee, like peeing's gonna burn, just saying. As you pee, you spray this all down there and it'll help keep the stinging away and it'll help rinse it off, clean you up. Then you take your fresh pair of your hospital panties and you put either your Padsicle in there or you put a pad with your witch hazel pads on it, or your adult diaper with witch hazel on it. Then you take your Dermaplast and you spray it all up in there, all over yourself. And then you pull your panties up and you're ready to go. Postpartum's great, man, let me tell you. Okay, next item on the list is PreperationH. Yes, these are hemorrhoid pads, or hemorrhoid wipes actually. But hemorrhoids are pretty common postpartum. And I'm just being honest with you guys. A lot of you guys are probably like, ew, do you really need all that? Yeah, you do. You need this. You don't want to be in pain. That sucks. You're already gonna having to take care of a very tiny new baby. The last thing you want to do is have to worry about taking care of yourself too. Like, don't power through it just because of pride. Take care of yourself. And sometimes this is necessary. You can literally get these at CVS. You can order them online. And it's for when you get hemorrhoids on your little booty. These are great. That's all I'll say. And I think this is my last item, actually. Oh no, I have 2 more. These ones, these are Summer's Eve Nighttime Cleansing Cloths. These are really good if you just feel disgusting back there and want to clean up and smell a little bit better without having to like take a full-on shower. All I'm saying is showers are a lot of work in the first few weeks of postpartum because you're in so much pain. The idea of like actually getting into the shower and out, and it's bad. These are really good. I like these because they're soft, they don't irritate you, and you just feel like a little bit cleaner. Nothing more to that, pretty easy. Especially guys, if you tear, I did, and I said that in my postpartum Q&A, if you guys watch that. If you tear, these items are so necessary, like seriously, especially the Dermaplast and the Peri bottle. Oh my God, like, trust me, you do not want to mess with your stitches. It will hurt. Let yourself heal, and especially the Peri bottle and the Dermoplast. Those are super, super important. And then my last item is a postpartum binder. Okay, so this isn't really a necessity, I don't think. I did use it. It's got a stain on it. I'm not really sure where that came from. But I read a lot about these online, and what it is you take it and you literally just wrap it around your abdomen, and it's supposed to fit really, really tight. And it's just got Velcro that sticks right here. And it's meant to help this, like your uterus kind of go down a little bit quicker. If you're breastfeeding, I don't think you'll really have to worry about it too much, because at least for me, everybody's different obviously, but for me, nursing helped me get back down to my uterus. I mean, the uterus takes about a month to 6 weeks to get back down to its pre-baby size, sometimes longer. I didn't really need to wear that. I wore it maybe once or twice, and it definitely did something, but I didn't really care about it that much. It was more like, that's more of a cosmetic thing, and I didn't really care what I looked like postpartum, because it's like, all right, I'll figure it out eventually. But if that is something that you care about, if you do want to make sure that you shrink back down quicker, I've heard the postpartum binder is really good. This one for me worked really well the couple times that I did wear it. You can find them on Amazon, same thing. All of this, I believe, except for the hospital pads, you can order on Amazon. So shout out to Amazon. Prime, baby, 2-day shipping. Anyway, I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, God, do I want to talk about this right now? I think I do. I think I want to talk about it. We're gonna be real. This is probably the grossest part of the video, so if you've had enough, make sure you leave. I'm gonna say it, 3, 2, 1, the postpartum poop. Oh my God, you guys, it is no joke. The postpartum poop is brutal, especially if you tore. Oh my God, it's so scary because you're scared. You're like, I don't wanna push down there. I don't wanna tear my stitches. It's gonna hurt. Like, it's more of a mental thing, honestly, but do yourself a favor, take the stool softeners that they give you at the hospital, because those are a dream. And if you still haven't gone by then, like I did, you're gonna need a suppository. And you know what? It's kind of worth it because suppositories suck, but it's a lot better to just get it all out than to be constipated, because constipation on top of everything else you're already dealing with sucks. The good news is the first poop is the worst. So get it over with as quick as you can, especially if you're in the hospital and you can just do it and be done. Get it over with, you'll feel way better. But if you can't, get yourself some suppositories. Again, you can get them at CVS, you can get them on Amazon. Have them there just in case you need them. It's better to be overly prepared than not have the things you're gonna need. So that's something that I never really knew about until it happened to me. Don't mess with postpartum poop. Anyway, that is it, my dudes. I hope that this was informative, and I hope I didn't thoroughly disgust you out enough to say, ew, I'm never watching any of Hayli's videos again, but I think this is super important and necessary for anybody who is curious or wants to know or needs to know about postpartum. And these products really did help me in the, like, really the first month after having my daughter. Trust me, having a baby is amazing and it's a blessing, and I loved every minute of my labor experience, but people don't like to talk about postpartum, and having these products was a lifesaver. So these are my favorites. I hope that this helped you at all. If you guys are new to my channel, I promise not all my videos are this graphic, but I like to make some informative ones. So if you guys are new, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I promise that we have more fun times here as well. I like to do really goofy things as well. So make sure to subscribe if you're new. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at HayliNick, as well as Instagram, same thing. And that is all I got for you guys. My baby is napping. Thank goodness. So I'm gonna go get some stuff done while she's asleep. So I love you guys, and I will see you next time.